What's the difference between a probate referee's valuation and a home's actual market value? If you've seen these two numbers and they don't match up, you're not alone. And understanding why they're different can save you a lot of confusion. Let me explain. I'm Nancy Andreason, a probate and trust real estate specialist here in Orange County. This is genuinely one of the most common questions I get from beneficiaries, seeing one number from the court and a different number on the listing and wondering which one is right. Here's the short version. A probate referee's valuation and a property's true market value, they're not the same thing, and they often differ, sometimes substantially. A probate referee doesn't inspect the interior of the property, so they're generally unaware of deferred maintenance, needed repairs, outdated systems, or any remodeling that has or hasn't been done. That alone can create a real gap between the two numbers. Here's the part that surprises people even more. The probate referee's valuation reflects the property's value as of the date of death, not its value when it's actually ready to be marketed. Probate can take months, and depending on how much time has passed and how the market has moved during that window, that gap alone can cause the probate referee's number and the current market value to diverge, completely separate from the home's condition. So how do we actually arrive at a listing price? Well, we look at recent comparable sales, current market conditions, buyer demand, and most importantly, the property's actual condition. All as of today, not the date of death. The goal is to price the property strategically to attract qualified buyers and maximize the estate's net proceeds. A well-priced property often generates multiple offers, which lets the open market determine the property's true value. Helping beneficiaries understand this distinction early on can prevent a lot of misunderstandings and make the whole sale go more smoothly. A probate referee's number, it isn't wrong. It's simply valuing a different moment in time for a different purpose than a market-based listing strategy. Let me run through a few quick questions I get asked constantly. 1, do we have to list the property at the price the referee valued it? No, the valuation price is not necessarily the market value. Do we have to wait for the referee's valuation before listing the property? No, you do not need to wait. In fact, on several occasions, the valuation didn't even come in until right prior to closing. When that happens, the appraiser typically just confirms the list price as the value. Another question, why is the probate referee's valuation different from the listing price? Because they don't inspect the interior. Their numbers don't account for the home's actual condition, and it's based, again, on the date of death, not when the home actually goes on the market. Another question, does a higher probate referee valuation mean the home is being underpriced? Not necessarily. The two valuations are built for different purposes and different points in time. So who determines the probate referee's valuation? A court-appointed probate referee assigned to the estate, generally without an interior inspection, valued as of the date of death. How is the listing price determined instead? It's through comparable sales, current market conditions, buyer demands, and the property's actual condition, all evaluated at the time of the listing. If you're an executor, administrator, or beneficiary trying to understand the difference between these two numbers, I'm happy to walk through exactly what it means for your specific property. My number is on the screen now, 714-944-3300, or you can email me at nancy@andreasongroup.com. And if this was helpful, subscribe for more real answers on probate and trust real estate in Orange County and Los Angeles County.